goodness. The hype is real because my mom's got her t-shirt out here. I think Jurassic World coming out is going to bring like a whole new generation of people being totally obsessed with dinosaurs. 'Cause I can remember there were dinosaurs everywhere. I should marathon the dinosaur show. You guys remember the dinosaur show? You probably don't because most of you are younger and European. Or at least the people that I know of. That I know of personally. And it's basically a show on ABC. I remember it was on ABC. And it was about a family of dinosaurs. And they were like anthropomorphic. So, and then like, you know, they're just a family. And yeah, I have so many vlogs I gotta go through. I'm like so... I record a lot of shit. Like some of it, I just did not even post. Or I didn't even edit. I'm still like editing them because like one of them, I accidentally said some personal stuff. And it's like, not like emotional personal stuff, but like personal stuff I don't want out on the private or the public stuff. I mean, I got stuff on... have their thing on. Oh my god, can you hear it? It's like... Oh my god. Valentino, what are you doing? Wait, are you wearing... What? What? Why are you wearing that? Why are you in my jacket? I have like all my jackets and hoodies here. For some reason, why are you not in that? Why? I don't get you sometimes, dog. I hate when these pointy ass little motherfuckers get stuck on your bare foot. So I'm watching, I think it was the funeral memorial service of this police officer who died, actually, yeah, on Saturday. Or no, he had something going on Saturday. And that was the same day that we went to the funeral. And so, like, he died last week, I think. And, like, they had his casket there. And it's, like, it's very sad because, you know, with all the bad coverage cops have been getting, everyone's saying, like, this guy he was a good guy. And that's really sad because there are good cops out there. And they don't get as much credit as they should. And you know, I always see it online, like cops always doing good things. They really are unsung heroes, some of them. And yeah, it's really sad that's how it is in the world now. I think this is at the Santa Ana Star Center. I don't know. They usually have concerts there and other stuff, so it's like, I thought it was the Pit at first, but it's in Rio Rancho because that's where he lived. I think they're having this live on every news channel too. They're just showing like coverage of it, and I missed most of it. Yeah. So I'm just thinking, like, my friend had like a really bad time talking to his grandma, and it's like, you know, I totally get that, you know, he loves her, like, you know, because, you know, she's family. Like, that's how I was with my grandparents too. And that's how I was with my grandmother. But, you know, just like with her, like, I didn't see eye to eye with certain things. And, you know, it's kind of like, it's like talking to a brick wall. You can't really get to them and tell them, look, this is what I want to do. This is what I believe. Because they don't get it. And so, like, I don't know. Like, what she was asking of him was it didn't fit, because she was asking, why don't you have a girlfriend? But also, why don't you become a priest? Like, what? And they're Catholic, so it's obvious, like, you know, Catholic priests. They don't do that. It's just, I don't know. For me, it was like very weird, and it was very dumb to do that. But he at least apologized for like blowing up on her, and like, you know, the least he can do. But, you know, he didn't apologize for not disagreeing or with disagreeing with her, because he is his own person, but she's also a person. We're all humans. We're all flawed. Oh my God, deep moment. While I'm watching Frannerd's videos, I actually went ahead and ordered a 0.3 millimeter mechanical pencil and some graphite for it. So I'm really excited to see how that. I really wanted to draw little tiny things because I don't know, it's like a weird thing I've been wanting to do, and I could draw super defined details. So I'm like, yeah. Oh God, what's wrong with my throat? Which I paid for it because I had a gift card that Line sent me. So thank you, Line. Seriously, I love Line. How can you not love Line? I mean, you can use stickers for conversation. If only I had some dumb friend who had a smartphone would use the fucking app already. I know sometimes it seems like I'm a very angry person because of it, but it's like, honestly, I feel a lot better after doing that. And especially when I can just laugh at myself because of it. So I decided I'm getting a little inspired because I'm watching Frannerd's videos again, and I saw like, you know, like a lot of artists, like, you know, they get mentioned on, or they get noticed on Tumblr. So I was like, I'm gonna start up Tumblr, and I started writing down ideas of like what I should draw. And so I was like, I should download Tumblr app again. So I got it, logged in. I looked at my it's like a notifications where people. It says where like people liked and reblogged your shit. And here I saw a message from April 1st. I'm not sure if it's a legit thing, but apparently there was a message saying, hey, you know that thing you were a part of? Which I totally forgot. In case you guys don't know. There was going to be a fan project called Cryanime. Basically, anime fan project based off of the Late Night Crew, and this was created when Red was a part of it, but she's no longer a part of it. And I tried out for it, and I was going to be the backup for Red. So, and here I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing. And so they were like saying, we need your help getting all the stuff. And here I was like, oh yeah, that's like, I totally forgot that was a thing, and I totally didn't realize it was canceled, which explained probably why the owner deleted me off their Skype. In case you're wondering, how you could tell someone's deleted you off of Skype is if you used to be able to see their online statuses, but then it says pending, like request or whatever bullshit like that. So that's when I realized, oh yeah, that's not gonna be a thing anymore. I am such a good project person. So yeah, I almost was in a thing. I guess it was close since, you know, I have this fabulous purple pink hair. One of these days I'm gonna make it. I don't know. I like this color because it actually fits with a lot of things that I have. I don't know. I like my hair. Oh, okay. What am I saying? Probably because like fan art of Red, like, or actually she did have like red hair when she was a part of the Late Night Crew. But yeah, I totally forgot that was a thing, and now I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry, random person. I saw it was April 1st, so I was a little iffy. I was like, ugh, April Fool's Day. Which, by the way, I totally forgot April Fool's Day is kind of like the Friendiversary. And by that, I mean, that was when, I still remember it was April Fool's Day, and that was when I had a stram, and a certain Polish boy went by, and he was like, sup? And I was like, oh my God, you're that guy who voices that, my favorite Ute person. So that was like, oh my God, that was 2012. That was 3 years ago. And that was basically the starting of Team Henty. So happy friendiversary. Actually, during the summer times when it started getting really, you know, we all started becoming really good friends. And, you know, those were fun times. Yeah. But yeah, that thing's probably not going to come back though. Oh God, I'm sorry, person who tried to revive it. It's like, that was a big commitment. I would have been honestly surprised if they did go through all that, because it's like they had the people, the Late Night Crew on board, and like the actual Late Night Crew on board, But then I think ever since Red falling out, it probably fucked it up. So it was like, couldn't go through with it. So, yeah. I forgot the person's name already. Vera Rosalita. That was the YouTuber's name. Because remember, I go by another name on I'm not just Kimpoli, I'm also Bokimu. Yes, I'm very conceited because both my names have my real name on it. Yeah. Goodness, look at this hair. This mane cannot be tamed. So, I decided to try to get on my computer for the first time in forever. And I just have a bad habit of keeping drinks around my computer area. There were so many bottles and cans and more bottles. Some of them still have liquid, which I'm going to water my garden with. I would say tomorrow, but I think it's actually more like later on today because it is, yep, it's 12:40. I'm gonna have the worst time trying to breathe tomorrow. I have so much shit and I just let my computer update, like it needs it, so I'm just like, fuck it, let's do it. Hopefully by next week I might be able to start recording. Yay. I swear to God, I need to cosplay Consuela from Family Guy. Like it's a surprisingly simple yet iconic cosplay. Like, I could do it. I mean, sure, I can't do it with this hair. I mean, I got curly wigs that could work. I can do it. And I could be like, no. If you don't know who she is, look her up right now. And if you don't know how to spell Consuela, Google that shit first because a lot of people do not know how to spell Consuela. I'm going to shut up and shut this down. See you next time.